We just got different viewpoints, you and me. That doesn't mean we can't talk. We don't have to be enemies.
Oh, what's up, guys? Liverchese live here on a Friday afternoon, about 1:15, 1:30, somewhere in there. Shit, I don't know. You keep up with the time. I can't really tell. We're out here in Memphis. We are in Midtown Memphis. We're gonna do a lunch with Liverchese today. You know what? Maybe if I'm feeling jumpy, I'll go over and shoot an audit video right over here at the United States Post Office, right behind me. See if they respect my my right to record in public and in public spaces. We won't do that one live though. Today, I'm going to take you inside this beautiful building right here, which is right in Midtown Memphis. If you can see, right there. Now, what we have going on here is, this is a part of Memphis that has gone through some renovation, some redevelopment. And, you know, they're trying to get tourists out here. And they have a lot of cool stuff. If you've ever wondered how safe Memphis is, or how unsafe it is, take a look. This is a 1:30 live in the afternoon, whatever time it is, 1:15. You know, people just enjoying their lives, out having a great day. Maybe we run into a Karen today. I don't know. But I'm going to bring you over here and we're going to show you the front of this place. And I'll tell you a little bit about the building. I actually need to take a real tour of this building to get a better idea of what it is actually about, or how they renovated it. To rephrase that. I know what it's about and I know what it is. It's across the street. It's the old Sears Tower in Memphis, Tennessee. This used to be a Sears distribution center. This would be like the old Amazons. This building right here is like the old Amazon location, except it was Sears. And it's huge. I remember driving by this as a kid, just imagining what was up in these buildings, up in these windows. I never got to get into it because it was closed by the time I was old enough to really, you know, go out exploring. Got any comments yet? Anybody in here? No comments. So I've been talking to myself. Lovely. Now, wow, what about these trees through here? Holy shit, are these? Well, what's going on? I can't walk through there. But we're going to go check it out over here, guys. If anyone's in here, I know I've gone live 3 times today. Yeah, as a kid, I would look up in those windows when you drive by this massive building and my imagination would run wild. I always used to just think that it was room after room of like where toys and shit like that would be, you know, what you would think as a kid in Sears. Just get that Sears catalog. And that's what I thought this was. Since it was Sears, I figured all toys. Okay, but here's the thing, guys. I will be recording in here. This is a live stream. There's always a chance, and I'll read your comments in just a minute, but there's always a chance when you go out and you record in public that somebody might come over and tell me to shut the camera off. If that's the case, I'll do it because this is a private business or a private group of businesses. So, you know, I don't want to be doing anything illegal. I'm not really here to film people. I just want to film the sites, what's going on. So we'll see if they have an issue with that. Let me read these comments. I don't know if it was Sears headquarters. I think it was a distribution center. It might have been a headquarters. Headquarters. Shut your camera off. Just kidding. What's up, Burr? Yeah, I mean it's huge. It's huge, huge. So it might have been their it might have been their headquarters. Couldn't tell you. I love it, man. Look at all these people out here just living life in unsafe Memphis. Yeah, this is the big bad Memphis they tell you all about. You don't want to go here and get murdered. Here it is, guys. I don't know how I'm so brave to film in Memphis and walk around on Memphis streets. But again, if somebody does ask me to shut the camera off, since I am, not technically in a public location, I will do so. I'm gonna oops. All right, here we go, guys. Beautiful. Get out. So cool. So cool. I'm gonna turn the camera around so you guys can view from the other way, so it's not clear and obvious that what I'm doing. All right, here we go. I'll show you some information. If anything, if you're thinking of coming to Memphis, this will be helpful for you because this is definitely a place you'd want to stop by if you come to Memphis. These are all the businesses that are outside out front. You see right down through there. It's really cool, guys. This is a great example of not destroying a beautiful classic building. Check that out, guys. It looks almost like they built that to look like it's falling off. See that up there? It's really cool. That is awesome. I love that. 1927. Thank you for that. Somebody doing some real-time fact checks. But yeah, I mean, just think of the buildings, the classic buildings all over the country that are just razed, just demolished. This is an example of how not to do that, how to save something that the people in the community really will grow to love. I mean, look at this. Just come in and plop yourself down right here. Check it out. I have eaten at this global cafe right here, right there, and I will delicious. Yeah, we've been through here before. You guys have seen this if you watched my video, which means you probably haven't seen it because for some reason nobody watches my recorded videos. But here's is this what they were using? Actually, that's a pretty decent piece of equipment right there. Not gonna lie. I see the Roland. First, I thought it was just a cheap plastic CD one. I mean, this is an actual DJ. structure. These chairs, this. Well, people. And these are always a great thing. The only thing about them that people don't really think about too much is that if a dog comes along that has parvo and drinks out of that, then we could have issues. How cool. I don't know what's back here. We got grass fed. It's a farm burger place. I want to eat there one day. I haven't eaten there yet. Some red staircase, which is super cool. Check this out. Wow. Let's go up the stairs. A lot of cool restaurants in here. It's like a lot of locally sourced restaurants. So, you're going to pay a little more for it, but it's probably going to be very good. Usually up here, they have art exhibits. If you watched one of my lunch with Liverchese from last month, highly likely that you didn't, because for whatever reasons, it's only got 40 views. You can always change that, guys. Like going there right now and watching my lunch with Liverchese, where I actually met an artist up here. Very nice guy. I didn't do a great job interviewing him, but I'll be working on those skills. Check it out. Hidden gem in Memphis. Oh, here's some of the things they have going. Check this out. They had different events up there. Now we're just going to see ads. So all right. It's pretty cool. I can't, I mean, oh man, it looks like we're between. What is this back here? All right. Hi guys, I got to take this call. Hang on. All right, sorry about that, guys. Had to take a phone call. And the red stairs, man, I can't. My eyes keep getting drawn to them. And then this up here, I really need to go in and explore deeper in this place. I think it would take a whole day. I think one day I need to get in here and just record a video, just exploring this massive place. Check out these little areas you can sit down, relax, do whatever you need to do. Pretty cool. Down here in the lobby, check it out. Yeah, it's just it's a hidden gem, hidden treasure. And guys, if you really, I'm going to turn the camera around. Turn the camera around for a reason. This place right here. I did a video, the Memphis Listening Lab. I did a video a couple of months ago, probably, where I went in here and kind of showed what it was about. And it's really cool. Very unique thing. If you have this in your city, please use it anywhere around here. I would be up here every single day. Okay. What this is, it is a collection of, I don't even know how many albums. I think he said 50,000 and maybe more. And we can go in there. They're cool. They won't, at least the last guy didn't get mad at me, but look up there on the walls. You can see all those albums. Now, what it is it's a membership. Sounds steep at first, but let's really think about it. What do you pay for your streaming services and everything? This is $120 per year. Per year. Sorry, I had to show this. Look at this. Look at this piece of furniture right here. Look at that piece of furniture. Somebody's got a great eye. Okay, but back to the music lab. It says Department of Public Records above it. But you go in here and it looks like it's a keyed entrance. No, it's not. It's not keyed. So I'll try to kind of show you all around a little bit without being too obnoxious. Get this in the shirt. Yeah, I'm going to give you a little view. I'm not going to bother anybody. I just want to show you what you can do in here. It's fantastic. Hey, buddy. See the turntable right here? This is a station that you can come over and you can put on the headphones. You can either listen to what's playing over here and look stuff up, or you can ask them to find you a certain record and they'll go up. They'll go up on their ladder or whatever they have to do and find you. You come in and say an artist, maybe you're feeling in the mood for Otis Redding, and they would give you that album and you would come in here where all these people are taking advantage of this wonderful thing. Very high quality headphones. And you can just kind of zone out. People in here, I'm not going to show them. But here's inside the building. Check it out. That's awesome. Man. God. If you work in here, you got to be one of the coolest people in the city to have this job. You can't just be lame. And yeah, looking at him, yeah, he looks pretty cool. All right, over here you see a lot of this is cool. Check it out, guys. See a lot of the Sam Phillips recording, a lot of the record stores, stacks. We got to make a trip over there one day and shoot a video if they'll let us. The New Daisy, it's downtown. This is still open, but they rarely use it. I've seen some incredible concerts in that venue. It seats about 3,000 to 4,000 people. No seats. You just stand up. And what a place. The acoustics are amazing. It's still there on Bill Street. You can see it. Soulsville. My stomping ground. This club right here, 616. Can't tell you the amount of nights that I came home from this place and barely made it home. Yeah. The antenna. Guys, I don't really have to tell you, man, if you're a fan of any type of music, really just any type of music, come on down to Memphis and enjoy the history of this wonderful city and its music. As we stroll through, it's super cool. Looks like this is where maybe they kept the vents. I don't know. Maybe it's some type of loading apparatus. I don't know. But they kept that from the original building. Pretty cool. A lot of little places to come through here and have some alone time with your own thoughts. Yeah, I place in here. That's cool. Anybody still in here? Was that the RCA pup? Yes, that was the RCA pup. That was him. Look, outdoors. I mean, you got this building, guys. I'm not gonna be able to do it justice to show you everything you need to see about the building. This is the backside, Crosstown Theater. I don't know much about that. I should, but I don't. Farm Burger, these guys, they have expensive burgers, but it's all locally sourced. It's gonna be fresher. It's gonna be nice. All right, we'll continue on. I want to let you guys know I will be putting a official audit video up tonight or tomorrow. I recorded an audit video today when I was in downtown, and nothing crazy happened on it, but it was nice to be out doing what it is that I do again. Now, a lot of restaurants, Sweet Magnolia Gelato, other stuff down through there, the popcorn place there. We're going to go this way. Get out over here. Oh, Jay, let's go fuck with them. Hopefully you saw it. He gave me a thumbs up. I don't mess with people if they give me a thumbs up. Check it out. If they give me a thumbs up, then we'll move along. Check it out. Look at that beautiful bill. Oh, here's construction pictures, guy. This ought to be interesting to you guys. Check it out. Right up here, you can see right here, that's where the Sears was at. Remember, as a kid, you could see it. You could see it from a lot of the city. This building was pretty large building for the area. I started doing some of the work. Check it out. Really cool. Wonder what that was for. Oh, they get even better. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Crazy. This building sat here for so long. Look at how bad all that was. Looks like a grand opening, grand reopening. Right next to maybe initial. Well, no, they are already done work, but they want to show you the difference between that and grand opening. I assume that's grand opening. And here's a good shot of a before after. This is, the same shot you see before. See how run down everything was and after. Yeah, man, that's good stuff right there. We need to. Oh, they got a meeting in there. Should we? I was going to say, should we stick the camera and record them? I'm going to show you some more of these pictures. That to that. To that. All right, here we go. Look, Sears Roebuck and Company. It says outlet. This is when they were going out of business. So I don't know that it was always a Sears outlet. I have no idea. Maybe it was one of those that they made an outlet when it was struggling. And then here is the new front. Wow. Man, that's just stunning. Look at this one. From that to that. From this, that's actually a really cool room. Man, look at that. From this to this. Looks like this could have been maybe part of the myth. Yeah, this is the listening lab we just came out of before they added all the chairs. It looks like they didn't have as many chairs when they first opened. I know it's that from that painting right there. Cool. All right, here we go. This one's interesting. This is when they're building the actual building. Mail order and retail store. There's the construction of it. Look at that. And then here's when they completed it. So there you go. It's a mail order and retail store. So it's a cross. They did a little bit of everything. There's the main strip through there, what they did there. And here's the grand opening. Nice to see Memphis show up. Good stuff. Boom. Boom. Now look at the stairwell. Okay, so the original stairwell, did they use the original stairwell? Look. They have repurposed. It looks like they used it, or they attempted to use it. Maybe they used parts of it. I don't know. That's super cool. Here's the building. What it looked like from the outside before the renovation, after the renovation. Wonderful. Oh my God, I love this, guys. This is a dream come true for me. I was, as a kid, never got to come in the store. Now I can see what actually happened inside this store. Look at this. This looks a little terrifying. I'm not going to lie to you. So it was a cross. It was a rush the order to the merchandise department. Look at this. So it was like a distribution center mixed with. Here's Lucy J's Bakery. But they got some good stuff in there. So it was partially this is a great picture here. I got a child riding his bike through the dilapidated property, what it once was. And then if you go directly above, you see what it is today. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. And this would be some of the things they found in the building. Maybe this was security. Yeah. There's the old time clock. Fascinating stuff. Look at this. Look at that. How the building was just wrecked. Man, I hope you're enjoying this, guys. I think it's really cool. I'll read some of your comments here. All burgers are expensive these days. Last weekend, I got a burger for $16 with a side of onion rings. Hey, man, you're still in here. Look at these. We got to sit down in this really cool, oh my God, very comfortable chair. So you had a $16 burger and onion rings last week. I don't think that's, it's not something you're going to eat every day. But every now and then, have yourself a $16 burger. Why not? Let them prove to you what it's worth. And then you can decide if it's, if you want to spend that exorbitant money again. Treat yourselves, guys. Every now and then, these locally owned businesses, the prices are going to be a little higher. They are. But generally, the food quality is higher too. And you got to treat yourself. I know it's very difficult to do these days with the times and people not having money. I get it. I get it. That's easy for you to say. Not easy for me to say. I mean, I can't really eat at all these amazing restaurants right here all the time, but I can come in from time to time and check it out. Escalators scare me. I'm not good at riding them. Swan, hey, how are you doing? I'm so glad you're here. This is a perfect live stream for you. I hope you've enjoyed some of the pictures of this. And I'm going to flip this around. I just now looked up and was like, holy crap, check it out. This is another part of the building. And look up there. I mean, it's just, I can't say enough. I can't say enough how impressive this is. And kudos, Memphis, and whoever decided to save this building. I could hang out in here all day. One day we will come in here and I'll hang out in here all day. We'll go and I'll show you every little single detail. I get it so often I don't eat fast food, so those local restaurants are my thing. Good for you, Swan. You know the importance of having those local restaurants. Yeah, that RCA pup needs to come home. Shit. It's the first thing I noticed when I went in there too. My eyes gravitate towards coolness. They just always have. I mean, look at me. Come on. Just kidding. Oh my God. I'm telling you, you could throw a hell of a party in this place. I wonder if they let you rent out like entire sections of the building. Imagine having a party in this spot right now. All right, guys, I want to show you something real quick. I want to show you something else that is very, very, very nice that we have here in Memphis. We have Church Health. Now, I'm just going to show you a shot because I know they have students. I mean, not students. They have patients in there. So I'm just going to do one single shot as soon as these people pass by. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
We're fine. Thank you.
Okay. Church Health. They do good things. They do good things. Very, very good things for people who, it is a faith-based company. You know how I am about that kind of stuff, but Church Health, they do really good stuff. Thank you for what you do. It's wonderful. Church Health will get you, they get the funds to the people who need it for major surgeries or medical procedures that for people without insurance. They offer very, very highly discounted prices. sometimes free, sometimes free. So, and oh, look at the dog. Hey, doggy. Hey, Swan. Any similarities? No, he's got the white. Got the white there. They have a cooking class going on in there. How cool is that? Look. Yeah, they're all cooking in there right now, which is super cool. And there's a dog. There's a cat. There's management. The reason I went back by it, guys, is we might have a couple of Karens in here. I'm getting that vibe. I'm feeling it. So I don't know what this is. Church Health Nutrition Hub Teaching. Okay, here it is. Church Health Nutrition Hub Teaching Kitchen. Okay, cool. That's cool. And if you ever want to come up and watch people learn how to cook, you can just look right in there and enjoy the classes. I thought I had a Karen. I did. They were okay with it. Had I stayed there a little longer, they probably and come talk to me. All right, one more time, guys. Up top, I'm going to take you outside. We're going to try to avoid as many people as we can just because I'm not feeling it, man. I don't want to get into a big argument with anybody today about where I can and can't film. All right, let's go down through the inside here. On the outside, shit, how does it get turned around? This place is huge. All right, I'll show you something outside that's really cool too. Abner's. This place right here, Mim Pops, they're very good. You can find these usually at any local festivals. They'll be out there. Are they still $5 each, or are they $6 now? Are they still $5 each? Okay. When you go out to places, they're $5, right? Okay, cool. Yeah. Hey, I'm not gonna film it, okay? Yeah, these guys right here. Here's their menu right here. And Mim Pops, I can speak highly of them. You ever go to Mempho Fest? You ever go downtown? You ever go to any of the big festivals? It's a good chance these guys are going to be here. Please pick up one of their $5 pops. They charge an extra dollar because of the festival, which is really fair. And they have greatest looking merch. Look at this merch. Goodness, look at that. I gotta get out of here and try to buy something. Thanks for your time. And here we go, gloss nail bar. I can smell every bit of it too. Man, I could sit right here out in front of that nail bar and just get high off those fumes. Hair salon. Is this with the original building? Was this what? Cool. All right, as we head on down, I'm going to get to the end here, and we're going to go right outside into the lovely, beautiful day. Oh, Fried Hard Boulevard. Oh shit! What is this? Sneaker bar. What is it? I don't know what that is. It's a strange. I don't know what it is, but I'm not gonna mess with it. All right, here we go outside. Beautiful outside. Ooh, what a day. What a beautiful day. In case you're wondering, and don't be jealous if you're out there in really cold weather. Today it's gonna hit 70 degrees here in Memphis, Tennessee. See down here, here's the walkway to the outside of the building where some of the shops are outside. One thing I do want to point out, you see the lighting right up here? It looks like they do some light show magic at night. But look right over there at that old parking garage. Look at the style Look at the style of the stones. That's old school right there. It reminds me of like an old movie theater. Old movie theaters. Really cool. Check it out. Yeah, man, this area is definitely a hip area. Even as cool as I am, I feel a little uncool here. Oh my God, there's a dog coming. I hope they let me record it. It's right in front of a security guard though, so I don't want to record it. Okay, I won't record it. It went inside anyway. That's tough to ask Liverchese not to record a dog. All right, and I'm going to cut through here because there's someone eating right there. But you basically see what we have here. What we really have here is everything about it's fantastic. The city has been dying. It's been dying for a while. And, you know, if I get into why it's dying, then it's going to sound like a very politically charged answer. So I'm not going to do that today. I'm just going to say people need to be less scared of each other. I think maybe you can figure it out from that. A lot of people moved outside the city, took their money with them. So to have something for Memphians to really enjoy and call their own and make people excited to get out and visit these things, it's really magical. Got a lot of people hanging out over here. I'm not going to show them, but they're just hanging out, having a good time. I'm sure they wouldn't even care if I showed them. I'll show them as we're walking by, so they'll be in the background. See, just these little areas out here, picnic areas, where people just sitting around, enjoying each other's company and enjoying a wonderful day. We have a bonus, guys. Stay with me. Swan, I'll read you in a minute if you're the only one comment. But I had to show you this. I don't know how much of it they're going to let me show you. Could be full of carrots. I don't know. Let's find out together. Right across the street here. They have a restaurant that I have been wanting to go to for a long time. But it seems like every time that I get there, that they're closed, remodeling or something. It's a restaurant with pinball machines. I think it's a bar too, called Flipside. I've always wanted to see the inside of this. Let's see if we can get it. And it's going to take a second to get across the street here, but if anything, I'm just going to peep at the window. You know, doing my usual antagonistic shit that Liverchese does in the city of Memphis. All right, here we go. Oh, yeah, see? They got the sign on the door. Closed for renovations back in 2026. We have such a need for places like this right now in this country. One of the most important types of businesses that you can see going up anywhere. These social entertainment businesses where people can actually get out with strangers and maybe play games, have some pinball machines back there. I'm gonna press. I don't see anybody inside, but so I'm gonna pick the camera up and let you guys. Hopefully, you can see some of the stuff going on in there. See a whole row of pinball machines right there. You got a bunch on the other side. Yes, please, if you're thinking of opening a business out there and you want to make it a restaurant or a bar, think about these ideas with old school games. It can be board games. There's a place downtown that's a shuffleboard bar, and they're having a hard time opening. It's beautiful. They spent hundreds of I almost said they spent hundreds of dollars. They spent a lot of money on that place, and I need to go highlight it one day, but they can't ever seem to get it open because the business just they don't travel downtown, and it's a shame because this I only wish the best for these guys. All right, continuing on, and then we're gonna. Oh man, would love to see some. Mark came to join us too. Nice, welcome, Mark. Would love to see some pinball machines. Yeah, me too. So, guys, I don't know how many are in here right now. I'm going to give you the opportunity to do something here. You make the call on what I do. All right. I can continue this video, this live stream, and we can walk right around this corner and we have a post office. And you can go on a live audit with me if you want to. I'm far as fucking. I'm far as fucking. We have a tiny family-owned business in my tiny town that has a wonderful arcade in the basement. Very fun. Yeah, you see what I'm trying to get at there, Swan. I think you understand. I mean, it goes all with the CTG stuff anyway. We get together, we hang out, we have fun, we play games. We need more of that, and we need more of it where we have complete strangers who can meet up in a public place and have a good time. So. Back to my, I'm gay. I'm gay. Okay. Okay, Tobias. Calm down. It's okay. You can be gay here. Yes, you can be gay. He might just be a troll, but I love the answer, Swine. Pretty amazing. So, life is about polarities, right? Is that the right word I'm looking for? You know, on one side of the road, you could have amazing positive energy. And then just on the other side of the road, you could have an area where people just don't want to be friendly and don't want to be nice. You know, we're not here to judge. Straight, gay, red, blue, black, white, green. That's what my channel's about. So my question to you guys is, and I'm not going to give you this opportunity very often. This is a rare opportunity that you have here. Would you like to go on a live audit with me right now into this post office right around the corner here? Would you like to do that? Is anybody interested in that? Now, it could get nasty, and the vibe could change rather quickly. Are you 60s Gen X or 70s? Far as fucking. I don't know what Tobias is doing. He keeps saying that word. So does anybody want to do it? Anybody? Swan? Anybody else? You want me to go? You want to go see a live version of Liverchese doing an audit in a post office? The goal is always to be to educate the public or the police officers who could show up. That it's perfectly legal. It's a matter of fact, it's guaranteed in our Constitution, freedom of press, that I can go into a public post office and record my public-facing officials. I can do that. Now, you think that most of the post offices know this because it's done everywhere around the country. But a lot of them still don't. My caulk is small. My caulk is small. That's the goal, Swan. Anytime I do an audit, it's if I come away and nobody questions me, then that's a good audit. If I come away and have a couple of interactions, but they're friendly interactions, then that's a good audit too, because they understand what I'm out there doing. Let me give you an example. Come on, let me just show you. I want to show you. Why don't you guys walk a mile in Liverchese's shoes, as Elvis would say. Now, we're given these rights for a lot of different reasons. Namely, to hold our government officials and workers accountable. So if I came into this post office recording, then I could be recording things that they need to change that maybe nobody else has said anything about. I let them know, hey, we're out here looking. We know our taxpayer dollars go to this place. This place, really not my favorite place. They have raised the prices of shipments by three times in the last 4 years. I know. I don't have to show you proof. I know. I'm a reseller, and you would think after they've gotten so much taxpayer money that, hey, what's this? Hey, these are new signs. U.S. property, no trespassing, vehicles, their contents and non-public areas on postal property are subject to inspection. Okay, so don't leave your car out here. This one in particular, I've done a couple of videos at. Generally, they've been good videos because of the people. Inside, they didn't really mess with me too much, if I recall. But last time I was here, and it was a while ago, guys. I can't even tell you how long ago it's been since I've audited this post office. But last time we were here, that door right there, handicap door, did not work. And we had a veteran who came through here and he was struggling to get in. I had to go help him get in the door. And I asked him what he would change about this post office. And he said, this damn door is not ADA compliant. So, and I know it was over a year ago. It might even been a year and a few months ago. So what we're going to do, the first thing we're going to do, we're not coming here to antagonize. We're coming here to test to see if anything's been done about this door. So let's go check that out. Where is... Okay, well, they don't even have a door. They don't even have a handicap accessible door. I thought they did. Maybe he was just telling me they didn't have a door. Excuse me. Thank you. Yeah, they don't have a handicap accessible door. It's strange. Man, I hope they're working on getting it taken care of. A lot of handicapped people in this area can't come to the post office. A lot of people in there. Now, if I took my camera in there, which I can legally do, they're all going to look at me like I have a third eye. All right. Let's see if they notice me. All you got to do is sit back here. That's all you got to do. Somebody's going to notice you. We're not going to fuck those people. I've been here before. They passed that test. I would like to talk to somebody though about the door. That's unacceptable. This post office here in Midtown Memphis doesn't have a handicap accessible door. Why? They have the little walkway here. You know, if they have a walkway, what does that tell you? They created this because somebody complained, but they didn't create this. No, I've got an issue with that. I have a real issue with that. As we look at Old Glory waving in the wind. All right, that's all I'm gonna do. I ain't gonna mess with them. They seem pretty cool. They weren't paying no attention to me. Had I had my camera up on a stick, the way I usually do, then they would have been all over me, coming out yelling at me. Not all of them. Some of them would have been like, hey, man, I appreciate what you're doing. Some people get it. More and more people get it. But other people think I'm a cop hater. That's the furthest thing from the truth. I'm not a cop hater. I hate people who can't do their fucking job, who are in positions of authority, because those people can make people wind up dead. You know what I mean? All right, let me see if I got any new comments. Did I scare Swan away going over there messing with people? Get it out of my ass. It's Mike Hunt. Or it's Hugh Janus. Wait, man, what are y'all? What are y'all in here? I love you guys. That's all I can say. Bless you guys, and I love you. Sitting here talking about some things that are semi-important, and I'm wondering what you guys think. And I look over, and you're talking about Hugh Januses, and you know, typically things we don't talk about till nighttime, but look up there on top of that building. They do have the lights up there. So I think you have to have the lights at what, 200 feet? It's different in every state. So that's a big ass building. Wonderful Memphians walking around enjoying their wonderful day. You gotta love everything about it. You gotta love freedom, man. You gotta love it, being able to come out and record what you see in public. It's nothing greater. Nothing greater than that. I'm going to show y'all one more thing before I wrap it up. And you guys will get a kick out of this. Look at these businesses. Enchanted Tea Lounge. It's like none of them are open. I wonder why none of them are open. I was over here when this young lady was opening her business, and I kind of highlighted it a little bit. That is a strip club. Or no, it's not a strip club. It's a stripper pole. It's a stripper pole exercise class. Right there. That bendy beast. Yeah, this area around here, I don't know, it's so strange because they're trying to build it up, but it just still feels deserted. Well, hell, it's way down there, so I'm not going to show it to you. It looks like they have moved the high tone. Last place I was going to show you guys, there's a place called the High Tone. And I think it's still down here, but I think they're in the process of moving it down here. And the reason I want to highlight that place is, that's where Liverchese made a complete ass out of himself and went to one of their open mic nights and tried to do stand-up comedy. God damn, that was so humiliating. So humiliating. It's not like there were a ton of people in there, but I just want you to try to picture it. I go in on a Tuesday. It's all comedians in there. There ain't nobody else. They're all comedians. So comedians are going to be judging other comedians' work. You get a minute on the mic. You get to get up on stage, and there may have been 15, 20 people in there. So I went and watched 1 week. And after watching 1 week, I was like, I can be funnier than those motherfuckers. Literally, that's what I said. Okay, we got something going on down here, guys. We're going to have some live action, some live footage of something happening down here. They apparently have just pulled somebody off of this bus. The bus was in the middle of the street. There's a police car waiting. Apparently, they just pulled her off the bus. Wonder what she did or didn't do. But anyway, I went in there, guys, on Tuesday night after watching them a week, and I thought I was going to get up there and do some ass kicking. And got really humbled. Got really humbled. Comics are. I may be funny in a lot of ways, but I'm not. To get up in front of a crowd and come up with jokes. I thought my jokes were good. I still think they're good. Maybe one night I'll tell you those jokes that I told at my thing that I bombed at my open mic night. I've walked down here and I don't know where the hell we're going. We got some rundown buildings here, and then we got them over there. I don't care about that. I don't care about that cop over there. He ain't doing nothing to her. He looks cool. Normally I would film it, but I think she's okay with that cop. That cop seems to be talking politely to her, de-escalating whatever situation may have occurred. Again, normally if I saw it and I thought there was something going on, maybe we get some good footage here of something not going right. I don't feel that in my heart at all. Look at the way they are out there, if you can see that far, and you can tell they're having a de-escalation. So it's all good. I think he's doing a good job. Let me get past this guy right here before I get run over. So to all the critics out there who want to say that I'm a cop hater, I would say this to you, because I'm not. Take that bullshit narrative somewhere else. I'm Liverchese, bro. That's all I am. I ain't out here to hurt nobody. You either like me or you hate me. You either ride with me or you ride solo or with your own crew. I don't care. I don't care. I'm always going to be me. I can't describe my channel. We've tried 100 times. We'll never be able to describe it accurately. So it's just Gen Express and Liverchese. Never know what to expect. Did you know you were going to get a live today going into the crosstown, the old Sears building? No, nobody knew that. But guess what? Bam, here we are. Just like that. How are you doing today, buddy? I think he may have been the guy. Nah, it's not the same guy. All right, got a little bit of everything there. I'm gonna come over here and wrap up this live. Yeah, guys, I've been really active today. In case you haven't noticed, I've put up 3 different live feeds. One of them I've taken down. And I also I'm going to be putting up an audit video. So yeah, there you go. Busy Friday afternoon. Thank you for coming along with me. Let me read these. So just lonely guy chaining to his inner demons. Yeah, that's what it is, Ross. You ever talk to Sasquatch? I have a joke for you. What's the difference between a woman and parking spots? All the good ones are taken, so you end up sticking it in the disabled one, hoping nobody finds out. Richie Valens was often nicknamed High Tone because of his sharp, stylish dressing. I wonder if that's what it's named after. Wow, Swan. Might have me going over there to ask them. How can you go back cop hater with that cardigan on, Starsky? Wow. Guys, I think we're talking to the uncoolest motherfucker in the world who don't know that Liverchese is wearing he's talking about my cardigan I'm wearing. Why don't somebody educate this clown and tell him what exactly this cardigan is? It's actually the Big Lebowski sweater that the dude wears. So don't come at me just and talk that nonsense just because you're not up on your pop culture. And how the fuck can you not figure out that this is a Big Lebowski fucking sweater? You know, man, I feel sorry for people like you. I really do. Who go around and just want to make fun of everybody and don't even know what the hell you're talking about. I don't even know you, brother, but I can tell you right now, I'm 10 times cooler than you'll ever be. Understand that. Moving on. Oh, look, guys, there's 2 black people walking across the street. Should I run? Should I run like half of the people in the chat? Or should I go talk to them? Do you think I'll go talk to them? No, you think I'm a phony. You think I'm a phony and you think that kind of shit right there scares me. No, it scares you. It don't scare me. This kind of shit right here don't scare me. Let's do it live. Let's go live. We're going live. Hell yeah, look at this guy. Look at this guy. He's on the phone. Hey, buddy. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Yeah. Yeah, I know. You got to cut the balls off that dog, man. Oh, sorry, Swan, if you don't believe in that. I don't know your opinion on neutering. That dog was cool. He wanted to play. I wanted to play with him. Guy was on the phone, so I wasn't just going to go up and start petting his fucking dog, okay? I do a lot of crazy things, but I ain't going to do that. All right, anything anybody want to add before we get out of this lunch with Liverchese date? Thank you for being my date today, guys. I know you are a phony. What is this nonsense? Let me explain something to you clowns out there, okay? I know what's happening here. I know that all of you have come over from politics and news. Maybe I put my stream on politics and news, and maybe I did that for a reason, just to show how moronic a lot of you guys are, and girls, that your entire existence is going around making fun of people who do not believe in what you believe in. And that's really a sad life. Such a sad life for you, bro. And you're on the wrong side of history, too. Remember that. Remember that. History's coming a calling for you Nazi motherfuckers out there who wanna treat black people and brown people like second-class citizens. Yeah, history is a coming for you. And I'll just be sitting in the back going, would you look at that? Would you look at that? Oh, they're being held accountable for being worms. Yeah, it's coming, guys. It's coming for every one of y'all. All right, but for the CTGers out there, thanks for coming for my to my lunch with Liverchese. Love you all very much. Remember, as we always say here, it's not about the red versus blue. It's about the 1% versus you. I know that means nothing to 90% of you out there, okay? Because you don't have the mental capacity to understand what that statement actually means. But if you do, then you might want to hit that subscribe button right up top, because we're enlightened in our group and we understand what's going on in this country. And if you want to come on a ride with us and educate yourself and enlighten yourself, then by all means do so. Or you can stay a single-minded, one-track mind, red hat idiot who can't get laid, and they can't get laid, and that's one of the biggest problems. These guys have enwrapped themselves so much in politics that it takes over their entire personality, and girls look at them and go, that's fucking disgusting. Everything about that person's disgusting. Guess what, guys? You're never going to get laid until you stop being a Nazi. That's my advice. It's my advice for everybody out there. Everybody out there, if you want to get laid, don't be a Nazi. All right? And that's going to be my time for the day. And I'll see you around as I stand in front of one of the businesses that closed down over here that I loved very, very much, called Black Lodge. It's a great place. All right. Love you guys, and we'll see you next time.